So they are creative thinkers in that way. So they tend to, well, and I know even with the client I have, he does think outside of the box. He thinks differently than most of the clients I had.
Yeah.
And when he talks about hypnosis, he talks about how he sees it through, do you know that snake Ka from the
Yes.
Jungle Book, I think
Yes,
it
the
is?
Jungle Book. Yes.
Yeah, and so he sees it that way, and he always keeps
His
envisioning it, and
eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then so when he goes into hypnosis, he sees me coming in, and
Okay.
he sees it all that way, and that's his comfort zone, and it's different than everybody else who goes through it, and I love his perception of absolutely everything.
So that's a good point. So his is, again, his imagination is created
Yeah,
from an image that was already created, because he couldn't create that image on his own, because his imagination probably is not able, like ours, to just blow up and imagine these things on our own.
like so he couldn't probably write a creative book in the same way that Stephen King could write a creative. Well, nobody can write like Stephen King. Let's be
Right.
realistic, but
So
you get it. Like,
the details are missed because they don't matter to them as much. So when we read a book and it includes your smells and it includes the
mm,
details of trees and stuff like that, they don't care. There's a tree. It smelled like fire.
I
It
mean,
went, like, there you go. That's
to
what it
be fair,
was.
I don't care either. I skip over the details on most books. I like,
But
oh, detail again. Okay, skip that. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, right? So
so
I feel them.
but those are the details that they will tell you how it smells. They're not going to miss out, but it's going to say it smelled like fire. Okay,
Right.
well, there you go. Instead of having all these descriptive words that to describe how it was and make you feel, and the sun shining on your face and how warm it was, they skipped that. The sun was shining. Yeah, no, it wasn't raining. Cool, let's go. Because the details of the story are more important about than where a lot of other people get enhanced and wrapped into these storylines of these things, and they create a big huge love for that, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.